kind of understand like how the stuff is approaches with air and just like generally like what to look for, like what he's going to be approaching for, like how to punish him, and just kind of like coming off stage and stuff like that. But like just getting him more consistent.
So I think a little bit of the difference between that we're going to see between Curtis and you is that Curtis is a little more offensive against Falcon, and he has a couple of the same like bad habits as you, such as like one thing I was pointing out was down tilting Falcon in shield pressure.
Yeah,
that's really bad habit to have. And then just like generally like he has less of them because he's been playing a little longer, but like generally just like defaulting to suboptimal shit that like, he hasn't thought about when he's in pressure situation. But as I say that, he's got Brooks' jump. He's been doing a really good job jumping.
He's been playing it pretty straightforward.
Yeah, he's got Brooks in the corner. Yeah, and that's not to say that like Brooks doesn't have those same types of things, even though he's been playing a little longer. Like it's really hard to like clean up your game so that like a lot of it's intentional.
Yeah, it's tough. Yep. So much of it's mental too.
Oh yeah.
It's just like
so 208. No big deal. Yep. Bread and butter shit. Okay. So we see Brooks keeping center a lot. I think you can see Brooks as like, maybe he doesn't have like the most refined game plan or like the hardest punish game in the world because he's not like a lab monster quite yet. But he's comfortable enough that he's playing with intention, right? So like Curtis goes up on the platforms, he's up there.
Yeah, he's just sharp. He got like 50 off that one like interaction. He's just like working on that smash and just like 60.
Yeah. If he's trying to read down tilts, he's stomping. And that's such a huge advantage. Even if your game plan's like not so good, if you're like comfortable and intentional,
then you can focus on like the shit that like actually matters. The shit like matchup knowledge and stuff like that.
Yeah, and that's like a big thing. Like everyone's like, how do I like think when I play? How do I fucking like adapt to people? And it's like there's no like one thing somebody can tell you. You just gotta be comfortable enough to do it.
I think 20XX is like a big part of that too. Like especially, and actually maybe Uncle Punch more so because like it, especially like, just take like ledge dashing. Like whenever you miss a ledge dash in Uncle Punch, it resets for you. So like you can definitely get into this rhythm where you're just doing the same thing over and over again. You're just making the same mistake a billion times in a row. And it's like I wonder why I can't do ledge dashes in tournaments. Like you have to be actively thinking while you practice doing it. Like I think that's a big part of it. So that's where you set a lot of your bad habits. Or
Yeah,
least, I don't know. That's how it is.
Kind of. It's just that like I think actually Uncle Punch is good for avoiding that problem in a way too. Oh, catches the jump. Just because like if you've grinded out a scenario a million times the way you want to perform it in tournament,
then you see it and you can actually execute it.
It becomes your like oh shit option. The good
that's
option.
true.
And that's like the way I see it. Good air dodge. Very patient in the corner. Oh, great.
Yeah, that was all really good.
Yep. Waited out the air dodge. Super good
really
by Curtis. It's just like that's why everybody like has trouble. I think with that part of the game, it's that like I think a lot of top players oh shit options like oh shit I'm panicking. They've just like beaten the scrub thing to do out. They still spam those oh shit options. Maybe not top players, but like high level players still spam those oh shit options. But their oh shit option is like decent. Right. It's what all the top players talk about, like raising their C game. But it's like hard. Like Mango's been talking about it a lot. But it's like hard for Mango to raise his C game because his C game is already a top 80 player. Like his fucking I'm playing like ass is already high level, so he's got to fix high level mistakes that he's making. Whereas like if you're just starting, you should be so optimistic about like fixing your C game because your C game is so obvious. Right. It's like I'm in the center and my C game is like wave dashing the ledge and like air dodging off or some shit.
Yeah.
It's like, oh man, like I can
right.
do that.
Like
I can fix that.
Fix, yeah.
Or like I down tilt Falcon shield. Right. It's like, oh, I can just forward air Falcon shield.
Right. Yeah. Whereas, like the higher up you get, like the more nuance there is to like the things you have to fix, and it just gets like a lot more grindy.
Yeah,
for sure.
Okay. Yeah, I like the up air there. I only like the up air there because it like looks good to me. Like I know like the difference between my analysis and a lot of Falcon mains analysis when they're watching a set is like, oh, he could have gotten a knee there. Now like I don't see it like a Falcon main. I'm just like, maybe he fucking couldn't. Just go for the up air. And like the up air is not that bad.
No, that's fine there.
But I recognize I'm like not super optimal about that. What the jab reset after?
Ooh. If you would have gotten that tech chase after the jab reset, that would have been nasty.
Yep. Brooks with a good overshoot read. Oh my god.
Curse just called him out.
Yeah. And like that's I think even though it looks scrubbier and it's like it looks scrubbier than down tilt, right? If you're just like thinking about it. But like it covers a thing, right? Brooks tried to jump out of shield. Yeah. And that covers that. Right. Down tilt doesn't. Right. Down tilt doesn't really cover anything Brooks is gonna do.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, side view don't save.
Yep. He's still, like I said, and he still got his jump. 28. Pretty good shift to get on Falcon. It's all about getting him out of that crouch cancel percent.
Yeah.
It's a missed shield drop. No big deal. Brooks doing a great job of keeping center here.
Nice there.
Yeah. A patient there. Ooh.
Yeah.
Like not just throwing himself right. Oh, just throwing himself on the corner. Yeah, in theory, that air dodge, pretty good.
Yeah.
Just like, just misspaced it.
Right. He might have been able to angle it better, I'm not sure. Ooh, nice dash back. It's down there. Really fast. There's the classic side to the other corner. Nice dash back like this. Getting out of all those approaches. Ooh, regrab. Ooh.
I'm also just realizing that Brooks counterpicked to Yoshi's.
Yeah, I was kind of curious, but
I just thought of that.
I've seen some wild shit. These last few weeks, like just watching stream.
Yep. Okay.
Nice instant fair.
Good recovery.
Nice.
Brooks keeping center with these back airs. I like it. Leaves him a little open to getting a counter hit forward air.
That's a couple.
I will say Curtis got. We got to see a secret there. The F smashes started coming out a little more. Just like a few movement flubs, like just options that kill Falcon rather than playing the normal game plan that he had. But yeah, wild that Brooks counterpicked into Yoshi's. I counterpicked Yoshi's as Marth.
I was expecting reload.
Yeah, it might be a player-to-player thing.
Brooks isn't like that aggressive. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of these Falcon mains like to do it. Like Kelvin will do it to me too. He'll counterpick me to Yoshi's, and I'll be like, oh fuck yeah. Like,
yeah. Dream.
Yeah. It's just Falcon has like no way to get out of the corner if you're playing it like real solid.
Yeah. And like once he's there, like it's rough.
Battlefield, also not too bad. You still cover a lot of the stage. You can cover the platforms well. Big difference is the wall. You gotta play Omega Ulrich.
Yeah, I know.
Would you like to wait?
I would
for
like
stream?
to wait.
You'll wait for classic. But Oh no.
Oh, he's on
A gift.
Yeah, I played my round 1.
Great tech.
The kitchen table.
Okay. Yep.
That's fair.
2 and 2.
Oh,
Like to see up tilt there.
Not bad.
Yeah.
For Flanders' first tournament?
Because that can shield poke.
Yeah.
No, Olaf was ranked
Especially
on
if there's some
Flanders
shield
wasn't
damage.
ranked on
No, yeah, definitely wasn't a bad option. There.
Yep.
Really close.
Curtis reading
And I lost
a
to
dash
Omar
back
and
there with that
Dodo.
F smash. Wasn't too
I'm
bad.
okay with that.
Little
Very
club
respectable
at
off.
the end there, though. Yep.
That's
Nice.
fine.
I was gonna say Brooks might have gotten his.
One was a better player, and Dodo's probably better than me, but that's fine.
Just scream over the commentary setup, dude. It's fine. I wasn't trying to think about anything.
Fuck off.
All right, Andrew, take off. All right, Curtis head center. Brooks on the move. Curtis intercepting his nares. There it is. I don't think he has a jump. Move. Yep. Yeah.
A classic.
Yeah. That's relatively easy to sweet spot under. Good crouch cancel from Curtis. Yeah. And like, here's one of the things where like, it's like I think for the entirety. I'll talk about it after.
I like that technique by
Center.
Curtis.
I'm gonna assume that was a missed jump cancel grab. Nice. No jump. Yeah. Yeah, Falcon falls so fast that it's really tough to like cover both like him up being high and fast falling to ledge. Oh, is that a little PC turnaround?
Grab like fighting. It was smooth.
Okay, yep, you can get grabbed out of that. Curtis goes to the
tech chase.
The Music King touch chase where you down tilt this tech, and then you can react to everything else still. Oh, that definitely would have shown focus.
Yeah.
He had his whole ass kneecaps out. Yep, good forward tilt to catch him jumping out of shield. Yeah, it's a little harder to space that.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Nice there by Curtis.
Yeah.
He's so close to the views. That's a
Okay,
problem.
I do want to mention that it's like, I think we see like an attachment to the result there, where I'm talking about like you got to bring up your C game, and like not just like bring up your C game, but like I think you can't be so easy to be forced into your C game.
Yeah.
Like Curtis will like fall behind due to like some like understandable tech flub, and he'll start playing a little worse.
Yeah, you saw, especially in that last game,